السلام عليكم الدراري مرحبا بكم في فيديو جديد. Oh, you know Arabic though. Hold on.
Yeah, شوية bro. I can understand it well. So everything you say, mostly I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
السلام عليكم، كي دايرين؟ لاباس عليكم بخير؟ اليوم معنا كيفن.
My middle name is Bruno. For my dad, my mom is Moroccan.
Kevin Franceschi, we all know who it is. Like MVP
23.
one of the best players in Morocco. Lichan Sulu, he's saying Kevin Franceschi.
It's appreciated, man. Really appreciate it.
It's the people, man. It's the people. But first of all, really appreciate you for coming and doing this right now, bro. They don't understand as well. We don't have they can influence kids. We're gonna get into your life, how it is start, everything. Like, subscribe, partage مع أصحابكم and share. Support my guy on Instagram as well. I mean, what are we gonna do? English, French?
It's up to you, bro. It's up to you, honestly.
Tell me, how did it start? كيفاش بديتي basket en général? Basic.
Bah, moi, j'ai grandi en France, donc d'une mère marocaine et d'un père français d'origine italienne, dont le nom Franceschi, tu vois, qui est pas trop français. Donc j'ai grandi en banlieue parisienne dans une ville qui s'appelle Argenteuil, donc beaucoup d'Africains, beaucoup de Marocains, Algériens, Tunisiens, Maliens, Sénégalais. C'est vraiment une ville cosmopolite en banlieue parisienne. Voilà, je faisais du foot, je pense comme tout le monde au début. J'ai commencé avec le foot, ensuite j'ai bifurqué sur le basket vers l'âge de 12 ans. J'ai commencé à vraiment tomber amoureux, tu vois, du basket et de comprendre ce qu'il fallait faire pour progresser. J'ai commencé à travailler de mon côté tout seul, des longues heures en dehors des entraînements et tout ça. Je me contentais pas juste des entraînements d'équipe. Puis, je vais dire, l'âge de 15 ans, I made the commitment to really 100% and become a professional later, you know.
Which country you start? Italy, France, or where?
I started in France. I grew up in France, my youth year, and then quickly I went to USA at the age of 18 to play basketball over there and do my studies at the same time. So, you know, the classical university programs. I got a scholarship over there, so everything was paid for. It was a blessing. Play like against some of the best players over there. It was definitely a culture shock, but it was a really good challenge because it's when you start moving out your comfort zone, you really start seeing adversity. And
different culture as well. It's just لعبتي مغرب فرنسا American also, so you discovered all those type of games because every country has a different type of game because we are, for example, we are physical, America more tactical and this and that. So how's experiencing basketball like different sides?
bah c'était très bien parce que tu pouvais apprendre sur plein de fonds de jeu, tu vois. J'ai commencé en France ma formation, une formation française qui est très bien, quand même une très bonne formation en France. Bah tu vois maintenant tous les jeunes là qui montent en puissance, ils ont été formés en France, ils n'ont pas été formés aux États-Unis. Donc là, ils commencent à avoir une très sérieuse formation en France. Et donc voilà, quand j'ai fait de France aux États-Unis à ce moment-là, c'était le meilleur chemin pour moi parce que je voulais faire mes études en même temps. Et en même temps, voilà, j'ai découvert le basket américain qui est un basket très différent du basket français, très athlétique, très basé sur la technique, moins sur the IQ of the game. Europeans are more based on the IQ, they're really smart players. The school of basketball in Europe is more like decision making. And
how is it in FUS?
You fast forward quickly. Yeah, no.
We gotta talk about FUS now. Come on.
It was a great experience. I mean, ups and downs over there, but overall it was a great experience because the structure of the club is really professional. You know, like they're gonna take care of you on time, all that stuff. You're gonna get what you deserve. And it was I met some of my best friends over there now, like Jordan Baram, that used to be the US player. Mustafa Khafi, I still have really good contact with him. Playing with Soufiane Ben Mehin, like those guys, like we had a good bond. So even more now, you know, with the national team later. So it was the ups and downs over there for sure. We had to manage it as a group, but you know, we finished with the championship. So
would you say FUS is the best club in Morocco?
Yes, because they figured out like the formula, just like how Saleh had a big run. Now the problem with Saleh, like you gotta be honest, you cannot treat the players like this and expect good results, you know. And like you can still see they're competitive, but if you hear about all the dramas going on and you know the lack of payments and stuff, it just can't keep it can't keep going like this. If you want Saleh to come back to the level they used to have, like being on the international market and beating teams and of course dominating the local league, you got to go back to that formula, you know, being professional.
The league that we have in Morocco is 5 teams.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's
And
fine,
it's
it's
so much
four.
potential. Every year, 3, 4, 5 teams maximum that are competitive. And honestly, if you really look at it, it's like out of those 5 teams, there's 2 teams that are really competitive to win the league, you know? And now maybe you can add like Tangier is really good this season. If you go down to the other teams, either the salaries are too low or the players don't get paid. So it's difficult to be competitive, you know? Like the best players are going to go to those teams that are guaranteeing like stability, you know, which is normal. Best player or one of the best players, you want that stability. You want being professional, don't have to worry about anything else with basketball. Your money come on time, it's your job, you know?
But we're gonna get back to the problems we have. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
How much time did it take you to say, okay, I want to do basketball? How did you take that decision, and how was the family's reaction? Did they support?
When I was 15 years old, like my parents used to work really, really hard, you know. My mom, like she came from Morocco. She didn't have the best jobs, but she just hustles to feed us, feed the kids. My dad too, like driving 2 hours in traffic in Paris, go to work and coming back, same thing. So I saw the hard working part of it to my parents. So when I started like loving basketball, I knew like, okay, like I love it, but I got to do something with it, you know, really invest all my time with it. And my parents were supportive. They just told me straight up, like, because they didn't know anybody in the family. We don't have any professional athletes in the family. Okay, their son is having dreams. It's cool, but make sure you work in school, you know. It was always this. As long as I worked hard in school, I had good grades. My parents let me do everything.
In Maghreb, most people, like kids and shit like that, they leave school to do basketball.
Not
That's
good.
a dumb decision.
It's not good, brother. You got to do both, man, because thinking, oh, if I get injured when basketball is over, what you gonna do? Injury or not? I mean, one point you're gonna stop playing, so you're gonna be in Morocco. You're not making millions and millions of dollars in the NBA to retire like this. So you gotta have already like your brain gotta start firing about.
You need plan B.
You need plan B. Plan B needs to be ready and trying to keep that on track at the same time. Maybe you're not gonna be focused on it 100%, but you can manage to do it on the side as well, you know.
Who supported you when you took that decision? Well, obviously family first, but who's the person that really supported you on your life in general?
Honestly, my parents, both my parents, especially my mom, that was really behind me. I used to make tryouts in France. She spent the last of our money, less of our checks for me to some deep stuff, you know, like for me to go to a tryout. And I remember like failing a few tryouts, and still like she'd be like, yeah, you can go to another one, like you know. My dad as well too. My dad was just so busy with work, you know, working all the time. Yeah, I would say my parents definitely.
Who influences you?
Who influenced me? Like I would say back then, like Kobe was my guy. Kobe. Yeah, no, Kobe was my guy, man. Like I used to breathe. Iverson and Kobe probably the two guys I used to watch and get inspiration from.
You played in FUS. You played against a lot of players also. FUS Maghreb also. A player that gave you hard time in the court.
Of course, we played against some really good players. It was this guy at FES that used to play at Mas. Bertrand Griffin was good.
No, but
really crafty. Moroccans, Reda Haras.
Ooh.
Reda he just played differently, you know. Really atypical. Even the way he shoots is weird. He will get to his spot. He will get. You know he's gonna drive, but still like it's hard to stop him. Reda was probably one of the best Moroccan guards, you know, Moroccan players.
1v1 with a player. Who would you be? You can't guard him. You can't win.
Nah, I'm picking myself 1-on-1.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know that's my game. Getting buckets is my game. So.
I'm gonna put some names there. No, hey. I gotta say it.
He's tough. Yeah.
So 1v1 against him. He's winning.
I'm winning. Because Nuhi is very like better than me in driving, but I can create my shot, you know. I can create my shot. So yeah, but I guess we'll have to find out and play against each other, you know. But Nuhi's my brother, man. That's my brother. We're gonna keep fighting together, like with the national team. But yeah, for sure, I'm picking myself.
Shout out, Nuhi. Favorite teammate you spend most of your time?
Mustafa Khalfi and Jordan Baram. Also Adam El Ghazi. Like those three, I was really close with.
Good chemistry in court or outside the court?
Oh, both.
Who's your favorite coach
in Morocco?
Let's say a coach that you saw just his tactic and you like his tactic.
It doesn't need to be the coach I had. Yeah. I'm gonna put three coaches I think are really good in Morocco right now. I will put Driss Akil, Widad, Ahmed Salam, Tangier, and Saïd Bouzidi, FUS. I think those three coaches are doing really good. So, you know, they got experience. More like Bouzidi probably got more experience than the two others, but the two others are more maybe thinking more modern basketball and bringing a new type of basketball in Morocco.
You played in FUS. Did you think about continue here, like تكون هنايا تعيش هنايا وتكمل هنايا وتمشي مع فرقة أخرى? Why didn't you continue في المغرب.
I went to Tanger the year after Fuse, yeah. Well, it was
Wait,
time
hold on. If it's something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to talk.
It was a decision we made, me and my wife, as far as, you know, discovering something new, coming back to France through a really good situation here. Of course, you know, I would have loved to continue in Morocco, but it was time for me to move on a little bit, because the problem with Morocco is nothing is referenced. And of course, like, half of the games you play are not competitive. The games are all over the place. They cancel a game, they move it to the next 2 weeks, and then the next 2 weeks, no, you're not playing. So out of nowhere, you're not playing 3 weeks. I remember some crazy stuff with the league, you know? Really unfortunate, because we're gonna talk about this later for sure, but the structure is just non-existent, unfortunately, right now. And it was frustrating, because I'm used to, like, coming from Europe, you know, from leagues in Europe where it's everything is professional. September 1st, you know what game you're gonna have May 15th, at what time and what gym, you know? In Morocco, in May 15th, the league might stop for some reason. It was just a lot of different things. I miss Morocco, man. This is my heart country, 100%. Just the vibes in Morocco, everything, the fans, the supporters.
Yeah, we need work though. We need a lot of work on that.
Yeah, man. It's complete restructures, you know, complete restructuration.
Well, who you play with right now?
I'm playing with Lorient dans la Bretagne. It's like close to the beach here. It's third division, NM1. I had offers to go a little bit some in Pro B, but it wasn't good financially. So
you had the opportunity to go to America, باش تلعب في أمريكان ولكن like why didn't you continue في أمريكان? Because we all know how it is in America. That's the mother basketball, like the culture and everything.
I wasn't an NBA player coming out of university, you know. So of course you have this dream when you first go there, but then you know you see some of the things you like, and maybe I feel like you can lack opportunities too. Some players get opportunities, some don't. But for sure, like at the end of my 5 years over there, I was not ready for the NBA. I had some offers in G League for Oklahoma City. The thing is, I will have to wait and pass on offers in Europe. There was a risk to take that I wasn't willing to take, you know. I wanted to start my pro career, so I went to Spain.
Ever see an Moroccan NBA player?
Yeah, I mean, there's already some with Moroccan origins, but one that's born in Morocco. The day we'll fix the system, you're gonna see explosion of talents in Morocco, you know.
We definitely have that. Like,
you see some of the athletes running the streets, they in the streets, brother. They don't even realize how good they can be, you know.
I played in the street. I started in the street. Every time I play with people, I see how good they are. When I ask them this question, what's going on? What happened? They say, oh, the coach, oh, the team, oh, this, oh, that. It's just a lost cause talent. That talent will die to the point where it's gonna start doing drugs, stop doing this. Because NBA Academy is coming.
Yeah,
it's coming. We got attention, but what's going on?
Also, like, having people knowing how to market a league. If I give you an example, we win Afrocan 2023. Now you have a wave. Are you gonna ride the wave, or you gonna let the wave completely die and go back to basics? We didn't ride nothing, you know. We didn't capitalize on winning Afrocan. Normally you should get sponsors, all these stuff, you know. Okay, the Moroccan team is winning a Continental Cup. What's going on there? Nothing happened, brother. It was the same energy in the league. The problems were the same. Nothing is fixed. It's just unfortunate. But I'm really positive for the future, because we have a king and a government that are really into sports. You know, you cannot just have soccer. You gotta have a satellite. I think basketball can be it.
I've talked to my friend about this thing where if we lose a match in soccer, the reaction that we get is crazy. We lost in basketball. It was like just a normal day. We just walked out, just like, oh, we lost.
Yeah, man, it's the sad truth. It's a sad reality. Like, what's been going on in the past years. Of course, we won Afrocan. End of my last game, I was in a press conference. The guy asked me this exact question. He was like, how did you guys win Afrocan and then come with those terrible results? I told him, look, first of all, Afrocan is not Afrobasket. It's not the same level. Now you gotta be ready for a bigger level with Afrobasket. And second thing, we did not change anything. So we kept the same game plan in Afrocan coming 2 years later. Yeah, you cannot do that. So you see every other team, Sudan, the Congo, modernizing every year. Every year you see a better team. Every year you see scouting. The staff is different. He can get the team ready on this guy can shoot, this guy can drive left, this guy good offensive rebounder. So now the team is a little bit prepared on what's going, instead of just coming blindly to the game and figuring out who does what, like, on the spot. But it's too late.
It was tough.
I know it was tough for you guys to watch, and I mean, some games we hang with them, but for 40 minutes we cannot do it. Better days coming. I know it. I know it. Yeah.
I have a lot of faith in Morocco, and they can do better. We put work in football. Look at us, right?
Yeah.
If we put basketball, we're gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
And especially at this moment, we have talent in America. They play in college and everything. So we just need to put some more attention on that, and we have to invest. Spend some money, guys. Spend some money.
Man, let me tell you, brother, like, this is a topic by itself. Lack of funds, not paying the players, where's the money going and stuff, you know, this is another topic.
The national team, tell us what happened, and then we go for the last thing. What happened to the players? What happened to the coach? What happened to the system in general? Just give me an in general your vision about that experience for Afrobasket.
Very tough as far as losing the games, but I really enjoyed the group we had, the new group with the faces, whether they're like local players or international players. Really enjoyed the group. The thing, of course, is we were not prepared, and I'm not talking about like team practicing before the camp and stuff, because most of the teams, they had the same problem. Sudan, they came like 3 days before, but these guys know each other. They're in contact with each other all year, because I talk with Lou Alding, I talk with the strength coach Jacob. Really good dudes, really humble. It's all year preparation, you know. It's not you put up a list of the players on Facebook a week before the Afrobasket window, and then you get the guys and you do a few practice, and then you show up to the game and magic happens, you know. We feel like it was not structured well. I think the chemistry was there between the players and stuff, you know, but like I said, we're doing the same thing we've been doing for years now. It may be time for a change, and the teams know we run the same plays all the time, you know. Double stagger here, you know, it's very easy to go out.
A guy next to me was watching. He's a player as well. Shout out to you. He said, I saw the tactic. I can understand your tactic. And you did the tactic for 3 matches. Mali knew your tactic, and Congo already knew your tactic.
Yeah, it was just bad, you know, it was just bad. All the games that we made runs or we stick with teams is we defended well and we ran. But half court? We're not playing basketball, man. Like, it's unfortunate we didn't have any good sets that can put a light, you know. Okay, you got Zuita on the post, how you gonna make sure that Zuita get in good position so he can work in the post? Same for Shua. You got Nui as a driver. Are you gonna give him some space in the system? Me, I can create a shot, or, you know, create for others. You gonna put me in pick and roll? It was just like, okay, here you got 5 sets and you do whatever you want with it. But we didn't have precise. It was just accidental basketball, and sometimes we stick with teams and sometimes we just got blown out.
Well, no offense to the coach. Labib is a really good coach, and obviously he got record. I saw his status. I'm actually thinking it's time for change. With all due respect, of course. Bouzidi, of course. Bouzidi is a really good coach. I can see those tactics that I see in Fuse. If we get that,
you see, Fuse is playing really well.
Do you know Fuse played against Congo on day 1?
Yeah, but no, I heard this. You cannot. This is a friendly game. Of course, like, shout out to Fuse for that, but it's a friendly game. I talked with the Congo coach. He was like, we played against the zone the whole game. Now, if Fuse complete Fuse plays against Congo, yeah, Fuse got a chance to win for sure. But Fuse was missing Nuhi and Zuita, and they still won, which is not like
Labib, if it would just create more opportunities for the players also, and create more opportunities for the outside players as well. Change should start from there, like from the coach.
Well, to touch on that, like, I have a really good relationship with Labib, and I even told him to himself, like, you need to adapt. Basketball is changing. You know, he had success with Far, with his philosophy. He had certain type of players that worked with that philosophy. So this is the national team. You have a complete different group, different talents. You're gonna adjust to modern basketball, because now you see all the teams we play against in international competition are shooting threes. They're switching most of the pick and rolls, and it's just fast paced. Everybody's long, you run fast, and when you're on half court, the sets are very precise.
Center can shoot. How crazy is that?
Crazy, man. It's crazy. 2025.
It is what it is. What happened. We hope for the best. Definitely things will change. I mean, if things doesn't change, I don't know, man. I
hope the all governments really look into it, and, you know, like what happened with soccer, I hope the same happen with basketball. Like, some really passionate people will make a change. I mean, for sure, the players have to blame themselves too. Myself first. Like, we did not play our best. Understanding the circumstances, I have trouble playing that basketball. You know, I'm used to structure and stuff, and some of the players on the team are like that too. But everybody gave his best, man. And if you understand, like, it's not even for the money. And I'm still coming like I'm picking up the phone when they call me, and it's okay, I'll be here first day. The players on the national team, some are doing better than others, but we all need that money. Some is for themselves, some is to help their mothers, to help their parents. You know, it's not like they're gonna take the money and go to the club and pop it on bottles and stuff. We don't have guys like this in Morocco. It's complicated, man. But we still, when I'm on the court, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about it after it and before it, because you feel like somebody's stealing something from you. You know, they don't tell you they're not gonna pay you. You know, they will pay you, but it's wait, and you don't know what's going on. So
shit.
Yeah, because you come here. What if you get hurt? You get injured? You know, all this stuff. What about the insurance? It's just the truth. As much as I love the national team, is the settings are not there.
We need change. Daruri. We
Yeah.
need change, bro. Like, bro, nobody talks about this.
That's why we need to talk about it, brother. Like, everybody think quiet is not good.
I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but we definitely need change, and all love and with all due respect, of course.
Exactly, brother. Yeah, not to blame, not to blame people. It's not about this. It's about the system, you know.
Change is good. When we talk about it, this and that, we're not trying to say y'all not doing your work. We're just asking for you guys to more invest and more interest, so we can put ourselves there. You know what I'm saying? Ball is coming, guys. Ball is big.
NBA in Africa, you know, so this is no joke. Well, now you have 2 years until AfroCan, so the next competition. What are you going to do for those 2 years, you know? It needs a big change. I think they talked about re-elections or stuff like this. So I just hope whoever stays passionate, and whoever leaves gives the spot to really passionate people that want to see basketball improve.
I didn't know that.
Do good results in Afrobasket so you can do the qualifiers of the World Cup, and you know, it goes quick, man. And you just need to be solid. You don't need to be the best team of all time. You just need to be solid and build a foundation.
And we can. All the talent. We have all the passion.
Yeah.
Bring the young kids. Bring the young generation. Yeah. Let them breathe the court. Let them get involved too. You know what I'm saying? See players right now like 19, 20. That's what type of guys you should bring overall. Anyways, bro, tell us last words. What you say to the people that watching, man. Message to the young kids as well, man. What you want to say, bro?
It was a pleasure to do this interview with you, bro. And to all the viewers, stay tuned with Ziad. Like, he's doing great things for the Moroccan community. We need that. We need positive information, positive stuff, positive content. And you're doing great at that, so keep going and just stay positive overall. For the kids watching, work, you know, always work, study the game, be better than me, you know. Like, what I used to do is be with my basketball all the time and study and watch games and watch, you know, EuroLeague basketball. You watch the NBA for the skills, but you watch EuroLeague to understand the game. The IQ is different. That's it. You know, don't put limitations. The mental aspect was what helped me strive, you know. The mental challenges are the most important challenges, you know. It's not physical. How can you handle a crowd? How can you handle adversity in your team, outside your team? It's a lot of stuff to handle as a basketball player. So
negativity is easy, but being positive.
Yeah, constructive criticism. Yeah. You know, critique yourself the right way and work on that instead of just saying negative stuff and sleep on it. You know.
It's been a pleasure, man, Kevin. For like a couple years when I started basketball, that you're the first thing that I heard, because I used to watch the matches, first matches, and I used to see you play as well.
Yeah.
Because with a lot of work, you are that type of person right now. So I really want to change, create some changes in here. Shout out to all the coaches. No hate, no disrespect. It was just an opinion. Let's wait for the better. Like, subscribe, partajou مع أصحابكم. Give some love to my brother right here. Instagram support, show him love. Kevin Bruno Franceschi, live and direct with his flesh. Alright, shout out to my guy. Appreciate you الدراري. شكرا لكم بزاف. نشوفكم في الفيديو الجاي.
السلام عليكم.
Miss you.